Hey guys and girls, welcome back to some DeathMark. We're about to start chapter 6. No, this is totally for real. I swear. I think I saw something real bad on that Love Hotel street the other day. You heard about the Red Riding Hood girl? The rumors about people disappearing after entering that Love Hotel in K-City? On rainy days, this girl stands by the road like she's trying to get customers. Anyone who goes in the hotel with her ends up missing. And here's the kicker. Eventually, they're found, but their heads are so messed up they can't even remember their names. Some end up dying in the hospital and others jump in front of trains. I totally forgot when I was walking around at night the last time it rained. And there was a girl in a red raincoat. So I thought I'd chat her up. But when I got close to her... Tell me, are you... She suddenly started whispering to me. I got real creeped out, so I bolted. No, I'm seriously glad she didn't follow me. Thinking back on it, something was odd. It wasn't raining that hard, but she was the only one who was soaked from head to toe. Later, I realized that raincoat was probably soaked with blood. That's all I was told. I'm sorry, but I must say, that sounds like a simple ghost story. The rainy shopping district and the red raincoat, rather suspicious. Mashida ignores Tsukasa, looking straight at me instead. It's enough to make me concerned. I'll leave the rest to you, Yashiki. Come back down with my other cases. I don't have time to spare. It's your fault that old lady brought this to me. So you need to take responsibility. But... Come on, you can help him out. I hope to. The editorial department might have some info on a case like this. And your investigation needs an assistant, right? Did you learn nothing, Miss Moe? Isn't this what put you in danger to begin with? Last time. Those words draw my eyes immediately to a certain spot. She's not here anymore. The same thing won't happen. It can't. But somewhere deep in my heart, I'm anxious. Don't work yourself up. It's more likely that it's just a lie. A bunch of it sounds like it was made up. That's why it's such a pain to have an absurd request like this brought to me. Mashida's right. It's highly likely the whole story was made up. If I had to point out anything concerning about it, it's pretty detailed for just a rumor. It leaves the same kind of impression as rumors of real spirits. But it's better to be safe than sorry. If it does end up true, then we need to act now, yeah? Okay, I'll do it. I hope you'd say that. We better get No, I'm going alone. What? No, not fair. I knew she'd complain, but I can't put her in harm's way. Listen, Moe, I need you to search for info. I've got no way to research these rumors, but you have access to a lot more than me. Use your position to gather information. I really hate sitting out and watching you do everything. But if that's how I can help best, then that's what I'll do. This time. If you find anything out, though, tell me, okay? I promise. It's settled. Mashida takes out a notebook, rips out a page, and hands it to me. The address of the hotel, Masquerade. It's abandoned now, though. Meet there at 8 tomorrow night. 8 p.m.? I have to go to a specific time? I have to go at a specific time? The client set the time. The old lady said she'd call in help, so it's probably a scheduling thing. I don't have to handle this alone then. Plus this is Yasuoka. I'm sure she has some kind of plan in mind. Well then, I need to go on my other cases. But he's just suddenly back. What's wrong? Weren't you leaving? Nothing, it's just realized it's a little late for kids to be wandering around outside. Machida calls out to the other two. Hey, you two, I'll drive you back, so hurry up and get in the car. Is that okay? Then I'll take you up on that. I agree. It is pretty late. Sorry to trouble you. Well then, mister, we'll be going. The rhythmic ticking of the grandfather clock echoes throughout the hall. How long has it been since those three went home? I sit and mull over what Machida told me. I have a bad feeling about this. It's perfectly reasonable to believe it's just rumors, a normal case even. But the more I think about it, the more I'm doubting it. I avert my eyes from the sofa. I silently ask its absent master a question, but of course there's no way she'd reply. The next evening. I get ready and leave my room with heavy steps. The clock says it's 6 on the dot. It's still early for the meetup time. I guess unconsciously, I'm a little impatient. I'm already ready. There's no reason to wait here at the mansion. Guess I'll go. I'll just kill time. I'll learn the truth in and out. It'll be quick. I turn the car key. My mood improved somewhat. New info was added. Rumors of Red Riding Hood. Okay. Off to masquerade. I arrive at the designated hotel 20 minutes before the meeting time. The rain falling when I left Cujo Mansion has now turned into a drizzle. I park my car in a lot and walk to the street. The hotel, my destination, stands at the end. So that's it. There's hardly anyone on this neon-lit street, perhaps because of the rain. Didn't that rumor? Red Riding Hood appears when it rains. It's the perfect night to investigate the rumor. The hotel in question doesn't seem to be particularly guarded against intruders. Anyone could step inside if they wanted. I see. So that's why it's the focal point of the rumor. People going in the abandoned hotel on a dare, running across suspicious people or squatters. Then their stories get exaggerated, and we get the rumor that's the basis of this case. I bet someone was seen in red clothes, and it turned into Red Riding Hood. That's probably how it really is. My heart suddenly feels a lot lighter. I guess I was taking this too seriously after all. Now that I've gotten rid of one worry, though, this time something else starts bugging. I'm a grown man standing alone in the middle of this road in the red light district. This isn't going to do anything good for my reputation. I should get out of the rain until it's time to meet. I glance around the area for a place. Oh! Hiru. A woman in a lab coat appears. It's Madoka Hiru. Hiru? I heard I had help, but I didn't think it'd be you. What, you don't approve? Take your complaints up with Yasuoka. I'm glad it's you. To be honest, I'm happy that it's someone I know. Introductions would only waste time, especially in a place like this. Huh. Well, that's a surprise. I didn't think you were that considerate. My neck tingles from the strength of her judging stare. I wasn't expecting her to have changed, and she definitely hasn't. Do you still visit the underground shelter? Yeah, well, every once in a while. I've been busy with work recently, so I haven't had the time. How are things going on your end? Nothing exciting. I'm taking some time to relax. I wasn't really asking about you personally. Whatever. I think I have a pretty clear picture now. Hiru glances down at her watch distractedly. Is something wrong? No, he should be here soon. Oh, wait. There he is. I follow Hiru's gaze to find... Diamond. You were rounded up for this too? That's not a nice way to put it, but yes, basically. Yasuoka insisted, so I'll be accompanying you today. Don't worry about me. My health has been much better since then. My cough has mostly gone away. Oh, really? Seems to be pretty confident. He seems to be pretty confident about that, but he looks as pale as ever. But it's his body, and he's a doctor, so if he says he's fine, I'll just have to believe him. I met with Hiru just recently, but... well, I hope we work well together again. I can't say an unscientific investigation gets me very excited, but... I owe the old woman, so this is how I'll pay her back. You owe her? Yeah, it's almost impossible to get your hands on old army documents. But she's got a lot of influence, so I had her pull some strings. Well, I guess not just her. You saved me too back when all that stuff was going on. It's not like I don't feel indebted to you. I see. Thanks. I can't say I ever expected Hiru to feel that way. But in a situation like this, I'm grateful. By the way, is it okay for both of you to walk around in your lab coats? Shouldn't you change? This is a professional look. During an investigation like this, it's actually even better than... Hiru's cell phone rings in her pocket. Give me a second. Sorry, I got an email. Let's see here. Hiru checks the screen, her back turned to me. Hiru seems as busy as ever. I'm fairly busy myself. Sorry to drag you all the way out here, then. No, don't worry about that. If you're after something, then I want to help you out. After all, we overcame that horrible trial together. To us, you're... a comrade in arms? Comrade in arms, huh? Yeah, that's right. That's the perfect way to put it. Sorry for the interruption, but it was an important message. The last person won't make it. I was caught by her manager. She means the idol? Kashiwagi. Sounds like she's keeping busy. But bringing a popular idol to a place like this sounds like a PR nightmare. So here, Hiru hands me her cell phone. What are you doing? She's still on the line. She wanted to apologize to herself. I don't really need... Quit your grumbling and take the call. Hiru shoves the phone into my hand without letting me get a word in edgewise. Guess I have no choice. My voice when I speak into the phone is surprisingly meek. Hello? Hello? Oh, is that you, Mr. Yashiki? Good morning. It's me, Kashiwagi. I'm so sorry. I'll regret not being able to help you for the rest of my life. Her whirlwind of words is the same as always, energetic and full of exaggeration. I do my best to convince her not to worry. No, it's fine. Really. I doubt anything will even happen over this. Really? Hope so. Oh no, my cue's coming up. Please come to our next performance for sure, Mr. Yashiki. Bye! Just like that, the hurricane of a phone call passes us by. The change in excitement levels leave a vacuum. My head spins. She's tiring, isn't she? Geez, that old lady thought it'd be a good idea to bring an idol on a case. By the way, Yashiki, are you close to Kashiwagi? That's an odd question coming from Diamond. Yeah, I mean, I have her contact info at least. Could you get me a concert ticket? A kid at work's a huge fan of hers, but they can never get a ticket. Oh, that explains it. Still, I didn't think she was that popular. I can try asking. How many do you need? 3, if possible. I'd like to go as well. It's a rare opportunity. You're a little old for idols. You have a thing for girls? I'm a connoisseur of music idols. Have nothing to do with it. I'm a connoisseur of music. Idols have nothing to do with it. The subject change right now would be wise. Mashida, what are you doing here? This case is a request from a client. I wanted to make sure you showed. Jerk. What? Planning on observing us, are you? What if we hadn't shown up? One of you is a no-show, in fact. I heard 4 were coming. Kashiwagi couldn't make it. Seems her manager caught her. That's so. He shrugs indifferent. Guess he figures it won't make much difference. So you took care of your other cases already? Thought I told you. I'm just checking in. While I'm here, I have new info on the hotel to give you. Just then, someone else's cell phone starts ringing shrilly. Shrilly? Oops, this one's from my hospital. Excuse me for a moment. One after another. We decide to take shelter from the rain. Diamond has to finish his call, and we may as well hear what info Mashida has for us. We commandeer a dirty smoking area on the corner. Then we start our improvised strategy meeting. God, this rain is irritating. I hate it. Hiru grumbles as she gulps down her drink. Mashida gives her a sidelong glance and sighs, exhaling smoke. Then he starts to talk. Listen. That hotel, Masquerade, closed down about a year ago. It's unclear why, but it probably has to do with the owner going missing. Missing? It sounds like the Red Riding Hood rumors. I mean, it's kind of a standard word in any urban legend, but why he went missing is unknown. But something's definitely behind it. He's just up and vanished. Hiru pipes up, frowning. Then that just proves this is a normal case. Is there any point in searching the hotel? Mashida taps his cigarette into the ashtray, shaking off the ash. He then continues with the same train of thought. It seems he's going to ignore Hiru's question. A few publications had fun with the story for a while. It's prime gossip. But after a point, it stopped being reported and everyone up and forgot. Now this is just my guess, but this area's crime syndicate turf. They likely applied pressure to keep things quiet. Makes sense for a red light district. At least that's how it seems from the way he's talking. And what started spreading around at the same time as that missing person case are. Mashida waves his lit cigarette out toward the street. The rumor of Red Riding Hood. The so-called eyewitness reports and the people who actually heard things. Put all together, it seems Masquerade is the center of all the rumors. Yasuoka brought the request to me, and is also of the same opinion. Masquerade simply stands there, quietly on the dark street soaked with rain. The neon light at its feet almost seem to be staring out to the world. I see. So do you have any other... Oh! When I turn around, someone is standing there. My heart thunders in my chest. Uh-oh. Hiru looks behind her, puzzled. Nothing's there. Sorry. I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. I make an effort to gloss over it, but there's no way I can believe it was a trick. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe the darkness has strained my eyes and I saw something that wasn't there, but... Diamond's call ends. I managed to walk them through procedures, but I need to go soon. I'm terribly sorry. I'll make up for this later. Promise. Diamond runs off into lightly falling rain. Human lives depend on his work. This kind of thing is inevitable. Which means Hiru and I will have to handle the investigation by ourselves tonight. So the only one left is the science freak. That how you treat people helping you out? Paying no mind to Hiru's violent outburst, Mashita calmly looks at his watch. It's time enough, gossip. It's time, enough gossip. The rest is in your hands. And with that, he's gone. What a jerk. Calm down. He didn't mean anything by it. He's like that to everyone. I try to be soothing, but that stung her pride. There's no way I'll be successful. I can't calm down when someone's just treated me like an idiot. Just you wait. I'm going to make sure I find a clue, then I'll rub it in his stupid face. Let's go. We step inside and are greeted by chilly air. Is this marble? Our footsteps echo across the exquisite detail floor. Where are we? It's a hotel, so the first floor is probably the lobby. Right, yeah. It would be, wouldn't it? It's only been a few seconds since we've set foot into the hotel, and yet Hiru's fiery determination appears to have puttered out. Where did all that energy disappear off to? Are you okay, Hiru? I'm fine. Not like some weird spirit's going to pop up. This is nothing compared to the underground shelter. But don't you think something's odd? Like what? Maybe it's because it's only been a year since this place shut down, but it's less damaged than I thought. I assumed there'd be more graffiti and stuff. You know, now that she mentions it, it's true. This door. It's the emergency staircase. The sign's above the door. I shine the flashlight around, and while the place is dirty, nothing's really broken. But we were able to come in here off the street without anything getting in our way. So then why? Mashita mentioned earlier. He said this hotel might be connected to some crime syndicate. Yeah, what about it? Maybe that's why it's still nice in here. Anyone who'd be most likely to tag would be... Oh, gotcha. So it's a gang thing, huh? You think they made it off limits? On the other hand, maybe people stay away because dangerous things happen here. I should probably not mention that possibility to her. That helps us, though. Everything should be mostly intact. So what's the plan? Should we just do a thorough search of each floor? We don't have any particular useful info. We'll just have to search every nook and cranny like Hiru suggested. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get to it then. Well, it's easy to get out of here, so that's good at least. Yeah, if we're in danger, we'll halt the investigation and withdraw. Okay. Pictures of the guest rooms on the wall. There's something here. Wait, what? Yeah, right there. It's a display case holding various products. A painting is clearly out of place among them. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. It's the entrance to the reception booth. Go inside? Yeah. A key ring has been left carelessly on the front desk. The ring has a tag that reads for emergencies. Nice. Looks like you found something. If it says it's for emergencies, then... Hiru looks at the door to the right. It might open the door to the emergency stairs. Yeah, let's try it. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. The drawer is locked. It seems to be a simple stopper type lock, like one you'd find in a writing desk. Why don't you just break it? Shouldn't that be a last resort? It seems like a natural choice for mammalian primate hominid? I put one hand on the bed and lean my weight on it. The spring simply creaks fruitlessly. There are iron bars covering the window. The sturdy iron bars seem to be a little much. If they're only there to stop people from falling. I check behind the wire door, but all I find is an empty cardboard box. The toilet is spewing the horrid stench of sewage. In my search to see if anything is inside, I only get dust on my fingers. Okay. A Venetian mask with a creepy expression hangs on the wall. Were they hung there to match the hotel's theme? It's pretty creepy. I lift up the mattress and look underneath. I notice a notebook lying there. Mass guest book. The guest book? Why? It's just... I flip through it. Inside are pictures drawn in colored marker. Feel free to write about the sweet, sweet time you spent together. Clearly they didn't need to be told twice. Still, I can't believe anyone who frequents a hotel like this would write such a thing. But you know what they say about assuming. Every single page is filed top to bottom with lewd, suggestive comments. Wow. So that's what people do. Hiru. Suddenly Hiru is peeking over my shoulder at the guest book. Instinct makes me try to hide it, but she plucks it from my hands easily. There's no reason to hide it. We're not children. Well, yeah, but... Now let's see. I see. At first she looks through it, humming a little tune to herself, but... She starts acting odd. What's the matter, Hiru? Huh? What? I'm fine. I've just had enough. Reading stuff this vulgar does things to your head. So take it back. She's the one who grabbed it in the first place. My eyes fall on the page it landed open on. Looks like it's the last entry in the guest book. There's something written in thin, scrawling letters. This is bad. Sa might have ratted us out. There are rumors that she tattled to the teach and said she's going to the fuzz. This is bad. What should... That's all I can make out. Teach. That phrasing. Rather immature. Must be a student. Yeah, I think so. But isn't that strange? A girl her age isn't normally at a hotel like this. Oh. Maybe schoolgirl prostitution? That would be a reasonable assumption. It's horrible, but that's the only logical conclusion. That would mean this entry. It sounds like she was panicked over having things leaked by a friend. How stupid can she get? You reap what you sow. Kids have their own issues to deal with, too. It's not such a black and white situation to be able to say that she got what she deserved. Though at least one thing has been made clear thanks to these notes. Sounds like the rumors about this place being tied to a crime syndicate are true. It's obvious that there was a lot of illegal stuff going on here. That sounds logical, though. The number on the guest book must refer to the room number. There may be more guest books. True. If we could get more info into these entries, we might be able to figure out what happened here. Let's keep an eye out. I press the button repeatedly, but the elevator doesn't respond, nor does the door open. Inside the glass case are whips and ropes. They're rather shoddily made. I doubt they would survive. A Spanish donkey lies in the corner of the room. I don't want to imagine what it was used for. The part that looks like it was the neck is broken and the head is missing. There's an unnatural space along the wall. Going by the stain, it's likely something once hung here. Cheap flowers in the vase. If I squint, the clean portion looks like a hand. Does this belong to someone who snuck in here? Or is it the work of something else? The toilet. I open the door and check the toilet. I find a wallet covered in black stains. Ugh, that's moldy. Try not to breathe it in. Is anything inside? I check inside it. There isn't any cash, but credit card. I guess probably dropped this, but the stains make it so I can't read the name. We could use the that to ID one of the guests. Don't you think you should take it with you? Yeah, you're right. My reply is half-hearted. I'm distracted by the stains. I don't mention it to Hiru, but the stains on the card look like old blood stains. I check this whole room, right? Oh. A large air conditioning unit. It's tinted yellow, maybe from tobacco resin. Oh, the phone. I look around the bedside table and find a spoon. Were they eating dessert in here or something? The spoon is stained black. Weird. Opened the door to the guest room and walked inside. Oh no, I was in here, right? Yeah. Let's go back down. Can I use the credit card here? I take out the credit card, but what do I do with it? I don't have any. Okay. I thought I'd check. We're on the second floor, right? Yeah. Drawer is locked. It seems to be a simple stopper type lock. Like when you'd find it in... I can go up another flight, right? Let's try and do that. I take the stairs and exit out into the hallway. Wait, what? Hiru suddenly shouts, "Isn't this the third floor?" Don't be ridiculous, you're just imagining things. I'm sure she's just mistaken. I shine the flashlight at the floor number plaque. It says we're on the third floor again. Hiru's face goes completely pale, but we went up. Absurd. We just came from the third floor. Just as Hiru said, we definitely just climbed up from the third floor to the fourth. So why are we back on the third? It might just be a weird fluke. Let's try again. We're like trapped now. Sure enough, we come back out on the third floor. Impossible. This time I'm sure It's an optical illusion, that's it. There must be a trick. Hiru has completely lost it. I made absolutely sure that we were heading to the fourth floor from the third, and yet this is obviously the third floor. If if we're not hallucinating and this is real, then there are two possibilities. One is that all the floors above the third floor are intentionally made to look like the third. The other is that some mysterious power is stopping people from going to the fourth. But telling her that will only make things worse. How about we give up on the fourth floor for now? We'll search the places we can get to. Yeah, sure. Doesn't open. Okay, that's fine. We tried. I feel like I need to get into this thing. I just don't know how. Let's go back down to the first floor. Because maybe I missed something on the first floor that I have yet to grab. Okay. Pictures of the guest rooms on the wall. Alright, so we are pretty much good, I think. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. But hopefully I can find some sort of clue. Oh, what's this? It's an object with an iron cover. I think it's some kind of electrical device. Oh. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked woman walking with a cane. Okay. I stick something thin in there, I might be able to break it. You can't get any thinner than a credit card, right? My mind made up, I take out the credit card. Okay, so I have to do that first. What are you going to do with the credit card? I want to try something. I don't know if it'll work, though. I slowly push the card into the locked gap between the drawer and the top. It's a narrow fit, but I'm able to slide it in without any resistance. The stopper is directly ahead. So if I keep sliding the card, there's a tiny bit of resistance, then it abruptly unlocks. Wow, nice work. Truly the pinnacle of monkey evolution. Rude. But we got it open. Is that really a compliment? In any case, I opened the drawer to find Mass Guestbook 201 Mini Massager. A battery-operated massager, huh? Well, I'll leave its use up to imagination. So there are more guest books. Let's see, what does it say? No, I'll look through this one. I firmly take the guest book from Hiru. I just learned that it's better to not let her see anything too shocking. Oh, come on. I want to read through it for further reference. Our investigation takes priority. I quickly flip through the pages looking for a clue similar to what we found earlier. It doesn't take me long to find it. It's the last entry in this guest book. Just like the other one we found. Something's up. The fuzz hasn't come. Did Ko really tattle Mr. N? Is acting normally too. Sa hasn't been to school recently. That's all I could make out. Sounds like the one we read earlier. This fully supports my earlier theory. Yeah, guess so. There was definitely criminal activity going on here. Those vivid entries prove it. But why wasn't this reported? Good question. This entry makes it sound like she was being backed into a corner. Someone was plainly threatening to tattle. And it was someone they knew, too. They wouldn't be this shaken otherwise. And supposedly this person reported it to the teach too. And the entry says that in the end the fuzz, aka the police, never came. We can't come to a conclusion just yet. All we can do is speculate. We both freeze for a moment. All is silent. Was there a noise from above just now? Yeah, someone might be above us. Someone might be above us. On the 3rd floor. No one was around when we were there earlier. Should we go see? I silently nod. give me a second here, guys, before I actually continue. Just have to check something. Okay. Sorry about that. Are we on the 3rd floor? No, we're not. That's where we're headed. The instant I step foot on the 3rd floor, I suddenly get a chill and stop in my tracks. Did you find something? No, nothing. Just as I'm replying to Hiru. Uh-oh. I hear a voice from behind me. I quickly turn around and shine my flashlight. But all that's there is the door to the emergency stairs. There's no one there. What's wrong? Did you not hear that voice? A girl's. The metal door screeches like a scream and... Oh, there she is. Suddenly a girl in a solid red raincoat is standing in front of us. There she is. Wait, she's human. That ghost story was an utter lie. Hiru, shh. Be quiet. I can hear something. Huh? A slithering whisper of a voice sneaks up to me. It's the voice of the girl in the raincoat. I knew it. I'm so glad I trusted you, sir. Sir. Hiru gives me an odd look from beside me at the muttering. It seems she can't hear the voice at all. I knew you'd come. But sir, who is that woman? The echoey voice is like ice, but strangely enough, I don't feel hatred in it. Just sadness, regret, and a quiet plea. I'm going to make sure. Make sure of what? The logical side of me warns not to get pulled in. The raincoat flutters in the stagnant air. Do you come to places like this very often? Calm down. That's right, sir. I'm someone she respects. If I were someone she respects, how would I reply? I come with my wife. Yes, of course. Hey, sir, could you tell me, please? Another teacher told me that I'm heartless and don't treasure my friends. But if something's wrong, then it's wrong. What am I supposed to do? Which is more important, friends or what's right? What's right is way more important. In my opinion, at least. Tell me one more thing, please. When people are selling and buying bad things, then who's in the wrong? The world. Oh God, that was wrong? Ugh. Damn it. I did manage to survive, though, because I had enough, but I don't know how I messed that up. All the immoral people died. I can just glimpse a twisted smile under the darkness of her blood. Who is this, sir? More importantly, who in the world is this girl? Questions swirl around in my head. In that second of hesitation, the figure of the girl sways like a pendulum and disappears into the staircase. And Hiru dashes madly after her. Hiru, don't go! I desperately call after her, but there's no reply. Her footsteps echo sharply up the stairs. Shit. I better follow her. Can we make it to the 4th floor now? I expected it, but sure enough, I'm back on the 3rd floor. There doesn't seem to be a way to go up to the higher floors. Some mysterious power is at work here. But Hiru dashed off to head upstairs from the 3rd floor. Maybe she's still on this floor then. If it's impossible to get to the 4th floor, then Hiru could still be on this one. I step inside the guest room. Something's not right in here. Are these spider webs? When I entered just a little while ago with Hiru, they weren't here. It's hard to believe it, but the room is covered in spider webs. I hear the bathroom door open. Hiru? So this is where you are. Hey, Hiru, are you listening? She's acting strange. Concerned, I move closer when she suddenly starts yeah. Hey! Then, what is she doing? Yo! Ah! She looks at me seductively from on top of the bed, covered in spider webs. What are you doing? Every word from her lips drips honey. In contrast, my voice only gets shriller. This is so not like her at all. Is this really the same Hiru? Oh, don't say my name. Hiru gracefully slides over the bed and beckons to me suggestively. What are you trying to say? Do you understand the situation we're in? What does that matter? You're here, I'm here. Isn't that enough? Is she being possessed? Her pale thighs glow on the bed sheets as she poses seductively. She almost looks like a spider preparing to strike at her prey. Oh no. We're all alone. Don't hold back. Take a good look. The red raincoat flashes before my eyes. Could it be Hiru who's acting like this because... Is she continuing the questions from earlier? In that case, a clue would be... Remember, what did she say before? Go on, look. How cute. Hiru suddenly starts coughing violently. It's hard to breathe. Please, my back. Take off her bra. Pat her back. The instant I touch her, coughing stops. That feels good. But... I know. Hiru suddenly lowers her voice. I tried hard during college and at work not to lose to men, but I'm all alone in the end. No one ever looks at my way. I'm sure you're not interested in someone like me either. I mean, we could talk about it later, but you're clearly being possessed. I depend on you. Okay, she a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Hiru's shrill laugh pitches into madness. Hey, get it together. I shake her shoulders repeatedly, but she doesn't reply. It can't be. Is she? Her personality has suddenly and dramatically shifted in this crazy laughter. Cold sweat drips down my neck. This is almost like... Is that Machito? Oh no, this is Diamond. Diamond, you came. Sorry I'm late. I rushed over as soon as the emergency patient was stable. Did something happen? I'm not sure, but... I quickly tell Diamond what's going on. He swiftly examines the laughing Hiru and turns to me with his findings. No physical trauma, but her mind's confused. She needs to be hospitalized. We're on the 3rd floor. How do we get her out? I've learned a patient carry. We just need to get her on our backs. Come on. We need to hurry. If she's been poisoned, then time is everything. Right. I'll help. Damn. It was a bizarre and horrible night. In the end, Hiru kept cackling as we carried her out of the hotel. We put her in an ambulance and Diamond rode with her to his hospital. The siren blasts through the night. Exhaustion bears down on me, and I find that I need to sit down. When I come back to my senses and look up, the rain has already stopped. The moment I get back to the mansion, I collapse on the sofa. Ugh. Fury rises within me without an outlet. Why? Why is this happening again? I'm sure I sealed Mary. So then why? The image of Hiru earlier fixes in my mind. I have to do something. Something. Her shrill laugh echoes in my ears. Use talk to continue to the next day. Okay. I think I'm going to end it here, though, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. I hope you guys enjoyed as we continue through Chapter 6. I will see you next time.